So we stop at the equilibrium. So I believe you cannot hear me. I think the new link, I don't know what happened to that one. So I need to create another link. So mind you, if you cannot hear me, please let me know. So we stop at equilibrium. And if you can hear me now, please let me know. So we stop at equilibrium. So and I told you that equilibrium is a point whereby the quantity demand intersects with quantity supply. The equilibrium is a point whereby the quantity demand intersects with quantity supply. So let's move on. This is what I mean by equilibrium. So I want other people to join us so now we move to what we call equilibrium function. Equilibrium function. So you can come across this kind of question in your exam. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. So equilibrium function question will come like this. You'll be given a function of QD. And when you are given a function of QD, we're having something like 80 minus 4p. They have a function of QS, which is going to be 20 plus 2p. So the question comes in the sense that one can ask you to determine the equilibrium price and quantity. That's the question. Question 2 can now tell you that find the excess. Find the excess, either the excess demand, find the excess when the price is 8 naira. I just use that one as an example. Find the essence where the price is 8 naira. Find the essence when the price is 8 naira. So please, I want you to comment. So if you can see me, if you can hear me, please, I want to see your comments in the comments box. So find the essence. So if you have a question like this, you tell them that to determine the equilibrium price. So to solve this question, to determine the equilibrium price, that means I'll be saying that QD equals to QS. That's the condition for equilibrium price. QD equals to QS. So then what's my QD? My QD is 80 minus 4p equals to 20 plus 2p. This is the condition for us to get the equilibrium price. So then what you need to apply here is your normal collective like in primary school work. Carry this one to the other side. Then be having 80 minus 20 equals to 2p plus 4p. Don't forget that this sign negative will change to plus. So this one will be what? 8p equals to what? 60. 80 minus 20. Then you divide the both side by what? 8. Am I right? Sorry, it's not 8 oh, it is 6. 2 plus 4 is 6. Thank you. 2 plus 4 is 6. So divide by 6. That means my equilibrium price is 10 naira. My equilibrium price is 10 naira. This is at the price that is at equilibrium. This is a price whereby the consumer is satisfied and the seller is also okay with the price. So the equilibrium price is 10. Thank you. Thank you, Mohammed Abiola Adeniro. So the equilibrium price is 10. Now, without solving this question, you can know that what will happen, what will be the excess when the price is 8 naira. That means when the price is 8 naira, the price is less than the 10 naira, which is the equilibrium price. And if any price is less than the equilibrium price, what will happen? We are going to have what we call excess demand. Any price, note this, any price below equilibrium price will lead to what we call excess demand. So this one is going to lead to excess demand. And that's what we are trying to explain in the course to you guys, where this one is your QD and this one is your QS. So if this initial price, the initial price here is 10 naira. So any fall in this price will come into line of what we call what? Excess demand. Excess demand. So and anything above that, we have what we call excess supply. So let's move on. Don't let us waste time on that one. So let's move on to another important aspect that they always ask you question in demand and supply with equilibrium. Another important aspect. This aspect is very, very important, and you need to be attentive. So I'm going to clean this up. Please kindly subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the video. So we are moving to, we are moving to the change in equilibrium. Changes in equilibrium. What do we mean by changes in equilibrium? Your initial chart is this. This is your initial equilibrium point. You have an initial equilibrium point here where this is your QO and this is your PO. Now, what happens? What happens? What happens if your demand increase? If your demand increase from DO to D1, where supply remain constant, what happen if your demand increase where supply remain constant? This is what we are talking about. This one will now be E1, equilibrium 1, and this will be initial equilibrium. What will happen here? If you have this situation, that's change in equilibrium, what will happen to this one now? It's going to lead to increase in price, P1, and it's going to lead to increase in quantity, which is Q1. This is telling you that an increase in price, no, an increase in quantity demand where supply remain constant. This is the implication. An increase in quantity demand when supply remain constant. This is the implication. Please, can you hear me and do you understand my chart? Can you hear me and do you understand my chart? So this is a situation whereby we have increase in demand. Increase in demand. Here, supply remain constant. Here, supply remain constant. Supply remain constant. So don't let us waste time too much. So let's move to increase in supply. Or no, before then, let's move to decrease in demand. The first one we deal with it here is a increase in demand. Now let's move to what will happen if there is decrease in demand. So this is my initial demand curve. This is my initial supply. Now demand fall. So demand now fall to this, where demand fall where supply remain constant. So this is will be my initial demand point. So this situation now, what this situation is explaining to you is that there will be decrease in price and decrease in quantity. Decrease in price and decrease in quantity. So this one is decrease. This one is decrease in demand. Decrease in demand where supply remain constant. So this one is decrease in supply where demand remain constant. Yes, someone said we should make the video available. Yes, I'll make the video available so that you can go through it after the class. I'll make the video available. You can go through it after that. So someone is saying you are trying to understand, Mohammed. This is changing equilibrium mode. This is change in equilibrium. So increase in demand where supply remain constant, decrease in demand where supply remain constant. So let's move on. Let's move on to increase in supply. So I need to rub this off. Increase in supply when demand remain constant, and decrease in supply where demand remain constant. So we move to this place. So this is another curve. This is another curve. This is initial demand point, DO, and initial supply. This is our EU. Now, supply increases to this. Supply increases. What will happen? This is my QO. This is my QO. This is my Q1. What will happen to the price? This is initial price, PO. My price fall to P1. Now, the situation here is that S1. So the situation here is that an increase in supply where demand remain constant. So this is increase in supply, increase in supply where demand remain constant. So what is happening here is that your quantity, your QO will increase to Q1, then your P1 will fall. That means the price fall and quantity rise. Price fall and quantity rise. Price fall and quantity rise. That is what they are saying there. Then let's go for decrease in supply. Decrease in supply. Decrease in supply. So here we are going to have something like this. Initial supply, no, initial demand, then initial supply, QO, PO, then supply fall. Supply fall. This one will now be E1, this one is EO. So what will happen to quantity? Quantity will fall and price will rise. Quantity will fall and price will rise. This is what we are saying. Quantity will fall, price will rise. So here my price will rise and quantity will fall. This is a graphical explanation. This is a graphical explanation of changes in equilibrium. This is a graphical explanation. So tell others that the video is available for them to watch. The video is available for them to watch. So what I'm going to do for you guys is that we have a technical issue like low battery, you understand? So I will now take my time to charge my battery. So we'll continue this class by 5 a.m. tomorrow. This class will continue by 5 a.m. tomorrow, so that we need to complete this syllabus before your exam. So can you still hear me? So this class will continue by 5 a.m. tomorrow, so that we can continue your syllabus. So for those of you that are not here, those of you that are just joining us, watch the video. I'll make the video available for you. Watch it so that you can meet up with us. So our next topic is elasticity. Elasticity. So elasticity of demand and supply. We are moving to elasticity of demand and supply. This one is just changing in equilibrium. So meet you 5 a.m. tomorrow morning for the continuation of your class. Please, do you gain anything now? Please drop a comment. I want to know if you can hear me. 5 a.m. tomorrow. Let me see. 5 a.m. 5 a.m. Type it tomorrow before your exam. So we are meeting tomorrow 5 a.m. Make sure I charged all my gadgets and everything. Yeah, good. Thank you. So tell us that, screenshot this, let them see what you have been doing. Thank you. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, please. Make sure you subscribe. Oh, we are meeting tomorrow morning.